In this video you will see Nunu with Horizon focus. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. What's up, Snowballers, and welcome to patch. I still haven't checked. 11.9 is it? Yeah, it's 11.9, okay. So we are up against a Diana in the enemy jungle, and of course intend to first gank either mid or top lane here since we are starting on bottom side. Let's see. The thing is, Anivia blocks me off with her wall beginning at level 2 if she does it correctly, or maybe level 3 since she most likely wants to have the spell combo for QE up, and this means I will most likely take an early gank on her, maybe get a flash, and if it's only flash that I get here, or only that little bit lane pressure there, it's still that my siders can play a little bit more comfortable and I'm not losing too much here. So I was of course hoping that the Anivia would be a little bit more outside of the tower, but of course Silas can pressure her in this lane due to being the stronger early game champion if you ask me, and thus okay, nice, that's Lucian Flash and Exhaust, and thus of course he is pushing the lane of Anivia in to this tower. And now what I need to do is still reach my level 3 here, which I did because I leached a little bit of experience already, else the blue buff wouldn't have been enough. And now I can go either mid or top lane, because I'm currently at the top side here, and see where my path is taking me. But first I guess I'm taking the Scuttler down, Renekton is still in this tower, Anivia is in this tower, in her tower. And we don't see the Diana currently, so I do not want to risk a tower dive right now. And as we see, they are fighting, which means we of course need to move. If only the Urgot wouldn't have moved completely away, we could have maybe 2v2'd that. But okay. Now he of course is struggling with Diana. Well, it's not too bad, but I'm not a fan of him leaving me alone there and completely disengaging when we would have been able to maybe fight that. Does that work? I think he got the auto attack off. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. He's still losing out on that because the top lane wave is so big. If I had smelled that coming, I would have definitely just moved there and now taken the entire wave there, but he still has TP up, so I guess it's still in his favor because the Renekton can't get all of those creeps and Urgot does, and now he should have the level advantage. He can even freeze that. So yeah, this lane is now in Urgot favor despite Renekton having more kills there, which is a little bit crazy. However, it should be in his favor if he plays it correctly. Also, Diana spent a lot of time on top lane here, which means we should be able to get the Wolf Camp here, and maybe even the Gromp. But I need to be fast here, because she's certainly moving towards her bottom side already, and thus I do not want to spend too much time here. Gromp might be a little bit of an overextend there. I can still move out, so I will try. And if it goes wrong, I can still use my snowball and disengage. Maybe I shouldn't have used my e-spell here, because this would be a graven need if I need to disengage there. But yeah, we get it for free pretty much. And now we can even go towards the mid lane and pressure Diana. Interesting. So he had that flash up, but he flashed so late that it didn't matter. Okay. Guess that's fine. That's not how ganks work though. Don't get lined up by that Server Queen. But we should be rolling back in because Senna's about to make a play here. And yeah, exactly. And with two of them being down now, one of them being a bottom laner and of course the jungler, we definitely want to take this Drake down. Just make sure they don't have vision. I can even smite here for the extra health, because jungle is dead, Lucian doesn't pressure me, Seraphine is not here, so just using it preemptively for some extra damage. And also here, so I'm not too scared about dying, but I could have kept it as well, like it doesn't matter too much. And with this we secured ourselves a Drake, and can resume jungle. I would love to. There's only one problem, which is I used my stuff and you just walked through a ward there. Okay. Who flashed? No one. Okay. Yeah, but he walked through a ward here. And thus we weren't able to get that on Diana because she knew we were there. Doesn't realize. I pinged it 6 times now, I believe, and he still didn't care. That's crazy. Well, Diana also didn't care about my ward being at her blue buff, and she still doesn't, because... Bro, what did you just place there? Let me check my ward here. It doesn't have that special tooltip of being around for too long already. Oh, I got lost out on his lane, okay. Yeah. Well, I think Renekton's a hard matchup anyway, but that's because I'm not a good top laner. I don't know about our Renekton matchup. Okay, so if Diana plays things correctly, she's most likely trying to snowball her top lane. And if she doesn't, she's currently looking for that bottom lane gank here. Interesting. Also, we want to have a back soon, because we are quite rich right now with those few gold pieces we have there. Right, make sure there's no vision here. Silas wants to rage TP onto Nivea, so we are going to check if we can actually do something there. Interesting. Not exactly a good move. Can't reach that wall, or can I? Ah, okay, the Anivia E was already out, but Renekton body blocked me and the wall was right here, so I couldn't reach that wall to flash over it. That's a little bit bad. But yeah, the Silas needs to take a chill pill right now. He's doing so many aggressive plays, despite being behind already, and he's just stacking bad on top of bad right now. And if he keeps doing that, we will lose. So I hope he stops doing it. And Nivea on 4 kills, Renekton on 4 kills. And both are these solo laners that don't exactly want to calm down. Yeah, I guess my best bet here is playing around bottom lane, because they didn't feed already. Yeah, I should be playing around bottom, and then hope that my Tristana and Senna can carry this. What's Senna's soul count? Oh, wow, nice. Two are enough. If you do this one more time, I will mute your pings because they are annoying. Yeah, we got it. He's missing. Crazy.
I bet if we stayed really still, we'd become invisible.
Unless Anivia uses a wall, I can't gank her. Okay, I still need to react because of the Herald. That's bad. I shouldn't really trust him, because I knew he was about to die. I couldn't use my Q at that point anymore. But yeah, next time this happens I will just kill the Anivia, because the risk is too great that he dies. And, well, Anivia doesn't get any resets, but still. It's not a good move for me. Not a hard kill. Alright, that were the two big shutdowns, and both were the solo laners that could need it to make a comeback. But honestly, I think it would be better in this game if I took them, but I don't want them to tilt. And if they tilt, the game is auto lost. But if it was a normal game, not a normal game, a normal ranked game, to say it like that, it would be best if I took this kills right now, because these two have lost their lanes already in a 1v1 setting, which means they are on paper worse than their lane opponent. And even if they come back into this game, they will most likely lose out again. So I'd rather have them defeat on me and transport that, or distribute my feet to bottom lane by snowballing their lanes then. Do they fight? Yeah, they fight. Okay. Time to go in. I was hoping they would just disengage that, which would be the smarter move, by the way. It's one. And okay, we get all of them. Yeah. Easy counter gank. Just had to make sure, okay, are they going to fight? Yes, they were. And once we were able to see that or spot that, wherever, we could of course just kill them off all. And now completely snowball the game. Because that play was quite big. The Diana now has thrown her, not exactly lead, but she just deleted her chances of being able to come up against me. And the enemy bottom lane is finally dead for the first time. Tristana got, even though she only got some assists, she now gets a huge amount of plating, destroys Lucian's farm, and if we play this correctly, their bottom lane has no chance of coming back. And as well as their jungler, because he wasted his time trying to make a gank that didn't work out for him. So I'm taking my recall here, and as I said in the intro, I want to build Horizon focus this game, which allows me to get the Hextech out on top, which is a little bit nice extra burst damage once I get into a lane and try to kill something. And in this game we need Mercury Treads because of Anivia stun, Seraphine Charm, as well as Root, even though the Root is most likely not hitting us, and Renekton stun as well as Diana. So 3 characters that deal some magic damage, and on top of that they have some disables that also bother us a little bit. So Mercury Treads will certainly help us out here. Why the Seraphine Root doesn't really work against us is because your W makes you slow immune, which means the Seraphine can't root you down, because you need to be slowed already in order for that slow to turn into a root from her. Which is also a reason why Seraphine is pretty gankable for Nunu 3-6. As she can't root you. Did I mention a root already? Okay. Got my flash, got my ult. Okay. I could have taken that fight if she was in lane. You can't get that wave! Crazy. I hate it so much when it tilt off of this. They have no clue how that works. Like, dude, this lane, this wave was already under your tower. What do you expect me to do? And they don't want to realize, they want to get tilted in that moment. It is still the correct move in every single game to do, which, while you maybe would lose out in this, you should keep doing it. Yeah. As I said, he's tilting now. Because, oh no, jungle took the wave that I couldn't get anyway. But yeah, it's the correct play, and if you do it, like, if he tilts in 1 out of 10 games, and the other 9 games are won, but that are won because he did that, and well, this one game is a loss, but it really doesn't matter. It's a numbers game in the end there. Also, he's only hurting himself with that. Okay. Silas took a huge risk by jumping onto the Nibia as well. I can't wait for his post-game comment, where he's insulting me for no reason. Anyway, we will go for a recall after this Herald, maybe? It depends how much time I have left after this Herald, because I need roughly 25 seconds to reach that rake. Yeah, it should work out. I get the Eye of the Herald from killing Herald here. With Wonder. And then I can take the recall, get mercs, get some components. No, I can't. Okay. This means I want some magic resistance here as their team is dealing a lot of magic damage in total, like Diana, Nivea, Seraphine. And so far, I would need to watch out a little bit for Uranecton, but their physical damage isn't really threatening me, and Nivea already has, of course, a Leandries, which is probably the best mythic for her. And now I'm still in time for Ocean Drake here. But yeah, next time I'm backing, I do want to have at least 1,250 gold in order to get that large rod. Works out easily. Silas wants to fight, let's help him out. Even though, again, I'm not a fan of him trying to fight all the time. And, well, because of Anivia wall, we can't help him out here. So all we did there was trade 1v1. And if I hadn't come there, we might have just traded 2 for 1. Block Anivia stuff there, hold them down. Quite the important full charge ult. Because else, Anivia would have been able to... Nope. Because else the Anivia ult would have been able to kill us off there. And again, I could use my snowball 2 times to block her ult off. And I had to make sure... No, I said I needed to push up my ult, right. She used Sonya's. Almost the same moment I used my ult. My ult takes 3 seconds to fully charge up. Sonya's is active for 2.5 seconds. So if I full charge it, I'm able to get my damage through. And of course in this case kill the Seraphine as well, which was really good. Senna got a kill as well from that. Yeah. And again, this is mostly resulting from that bottom lane play we did there, where we got 3 kills in total for our team.
Sometimes the world's more interesting when you close your eyes.
Right. Help out the Urgot, if it's still possible. Oh, it was a Tristana, okay. I just looked at top lane and thought, okay, this should be an Urgot. It wasn't. Yeah, I can't catch up with them, and if I go further in there, it's 3 vs 1. Well, would that just die probably. So we take the recon. We can't farm these 3 camps, our jungle is currently cleared. And we want to get a buy in here as well, so I'm most likely going mid lane, drop the Herald to get that mid lane tower, maybe a pierce damage onto that, or rather a second charge on the next tower. And then go towards Baron, since Drake isn't up yet. Nice, wall is out. Make sure he doesn't take tower damage, which is why I stood in that tower aggro. Okay, take a heal, and drop Herald. If I had dropped that earlier, we might have been able to dive that, but I had to engage with the snowball because they were already fighting. Yeah. So, even though the Herald doesn't finish off this tower, 2 of them are still dead, and this means we now get this tower for free. So, dropping Herald here was still worth it, and good. Maybe I'm just justifying my place. And as I said... Okay. Stop fighting. We got 3 towers here, which is roughly, what? 3k gold, I think. Or something around that. Yeah, Silas is still tilted, he's still trying to take jungle camps from me. And we can still take down our topside jungle. And then take recoil, get horizon focus, as well as some magic resistance item. Okay, could be a little overextend, it's bad. But yeah, we should take some camps. I don't know why the Silas suddenly doesn't want the blue anymore. But yeah, he's tilted, that's pretty much it, because I took away if he couldn't get. Okay, suddenly wants it again. Right, get the Spectre Skull.
Tails, Iron Forge. They cower
I
at
still
the
didn't
Thunder
need to
Forge.
reset that.
If you sail
Or did I
with
just
the
replace it? Wait a second.
Seal Sister from
Okay.
the ocean speaks.
I'm stupid.
Will
I need to
I
use my
find
wards here. And the thing is, yes, Horizon Focus does have its effect after 700 rage. Or immobilizing them. And we got 2 spells that immobilize the enemy. So yeah, I take it. Wish they would
Lord Deeds for
describe a
breakfast.
little bit better what immobilizing in total means, because
Lord prefers crabs. All in
is
one
that slows as well? I still have no clue. Drake is spawning. We want to take it. But I guess I can place a ward here. Or at Baron next. I wouldn't even be too surprised if they are doing Baron right now, because we don't have any vision there.
Give up if you're standing on a Yeti. That's as up as it gets.
Yeah, they are most likely doing Baron right now. We can't see them anywhere. Okay, so what went wrong there? I didn't place a ward at Baron. Our support didn't place a ward at Baron, but I can't influence my support. So basically it's my bad play. I don't know why they dive so far. But it looks like it works out. Even though it shouldn't really. Again, as always, you want to take the enemy's jungle camps so they can't back into the game. Can't get back into the game. But we also need to reinforce the top lane fight here. And Diana is of course looking for that ult. Lucian is dead. So is Seraphine. And we are as well. Since Renekton didn't die in that fight. And we had no creeps to escape there. But he's still dead. And now they lost all their Baron buffs. Which on Renekton's part is a really bad move. Since, yeah, why do you just throw away your Baron buff? I guess these 800 gold that you get from shutting down were worth it. And they weren't. Nice try. Nice try. He's embarrassing himself right now. And he's dead. Yep. Alright. Sadly we can't take Baron right now. I guess. The thing is we currently have this inhib open. This tower doesn't exist at the moment. And does it would be the best course of action to push top lane for now. But in 2 minutes we need to be pushing bottom lane, because then we can rotate from bottom lane to Drake in pretty safe time. Take the red buff, because that is currently up, and it's from their jungle, so I'm hurting them. And if the Diana or anyone in their team tries to farm our jungle, they take a huge risk. So farming their jungle when you can, or rather when you have the map pressure, is always worth more than farming your own jungle. Even though you might not be able to have cleared as efficiently as your own. Okay. I want one here. Come on. Come on, Seraphine. Go there. Ah. Nice try. Yeah, again, we should be pushing top lane. Oh, we still have 1 minute of pushing top lane. Does that work? I think not. So maybe we want to go bottom lane already, in order to keep pressure up there. Now imagine I didn't have any magic resistance already. 211, okay. Yeah, but again, imagine I didn't have any magic resistance here, which in this case would be 88 less, and probably twice the amount of damage I could have taken there. Or rather, let's say 50% more. And yeah, we now take this inhibitor down. I'm dead. That's fine. Not a big fan that I died there, but we had to take down this inhibitor. Maybe I could have stood a little bit safer because Tristana has enough range, but they can't take any objectives, so it's fine. Still a bad play though from me. We could have taken that inhibitor without me dying. What? I took that much damage from minions, huh? Crazy. Right, and now we move towards bottom lane because Drake is about to spawn. Then we get Ocean Soul and can probably just wrap up the game. It does so little, but it's increased by 10. So basically, while I had that effect active, some of my teammates were doing 2k damage, but still. I like the idea of it. Also, I could be buying Cosmic Drive right afterwards. The thing is then I'm too heavily in an AP build and can't tank as much as I would love to. Diana down. Triple stun, yeah. You shouldn't allow yourself to get triple stun by a Nunu. And honestly, I think we can just finish here. Because it's only Renekton left. It's a 4 vs 1. And I don't really need to bother with this Drake when we just can finish. What does this Drake matter when we already won the game? Like, this Drake doesn't show up in the next game anyway. Now, kill him off. Funny. As I said, finish the game. It's fine. I don't know. I like the idea of it, but no. It's just doing an okay job when I could be buying tank stats instead, or a better AP item in an AP build. So, I didn't think my damage would be this high, but for Nunu that is quite a lot of damage. The Horizon Focus sadly didn't do much. It only did 600 something. While I like the idea of it, you could just instead go for some tank stats or take the Horizon Focus in a game that where you go AP, regardless of which, AP being the worst build out of tank or AP. So if you liked the video, hit the like and subscribe button. See ya.